Alright, this is my massive video game update for June 16th, 2025. I got a bunch of games from Phoenix Games over the past 2 weeks, along with a couple of things from eBay. So yeah, I do have an announcement. I will say, as you saw in my community post, in case you didn't see, I severely purged my VHS collection. I severely downsized it because my room was getting way too cluttered, not to mention my shed outside. So that's why I decided to significantly downsize my VHS collection. I also kind of downsized my DVD collection, but not as much. And those two Laserdiscs, that being Titanic and Twister, I got rid of them because other than the fact that I wanted to get rid of them to make more stuff I want, I don't have a Laserdisc player yet. So yeah, anyways, now I got the cat out of the bag. Let's get started with the massive update, the video game update. Anyways, if I don't say anything, that means I got them from Phoenix Games in Concord. I will point out which ones come from eBay, like the next one. This next one comes in a case. The label is falling off with the cartridge is fine. The back does say Virgin Games. So there we go. On focus. There we go. God, these next two also come from eBay. Some of these are replacements for my old copies. Like, well, I mean, most of them never showed on YouTube, my old copies, but we'll replace them and I'll explain why. On the hold on. Yeah, on there it says Super Mario World to Yoshi's Island, but on the label it says Yoshi's Island. For the greatest hits. Same thing with the actually I did get 3 others as well. I think, no, 2 others as well. I guess I'll just show this really fast. And by the way, I will still do. I'm mostly retiring from VHS updates, but I will still do DVD and Blu-ray updates. I mean, I might do VHS updates once every blue moon, but not as often as I used to. The case is cracked on. The front of the case is cracked. The disc is fine. I don't know what's up with my camera today, but it's not wanting to focus. In case I haven't shown it already, here it is. Here's another greatest hits re-release. And greatest hits re-releases come with they come with a clear disc. They have a rather clear disc, as opposed to the artwork on the black label. On black label PS1 games. It says Pong the next level, but on the spine it says Pong. Even on the disc it says Pong. But the game is called Pong the next level. This one is a video game compilation which includes Asteroids, Asteroids Deluxe, Battlezone, Black Widows, not to confuse with the MCU character Black Widow, and the 2021 film. Centipede, Gravitar, Missile Command, Pong, Space Duel, Super Breakout 10, Missile Warlords. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my camera right now. Acting up. In case I haven't shown it already here. Oh. This is based off the, I think this was, I'm pretty sure this was released to coincide with the release of the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the actual movie. Or it's known internationally, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Oh yeah, that's for Toy Story on Genesis. That's based off the first Toy Story film. That's for Super Star Wars for SNES. It's based off the New Hope. Like I said, this is based off and this is based off of the first Harry Potter film, mostly. Okay, this next one is upgraded, and I did get this. This next one is a replacement, and I did get this from eBay. This one, an old copy I got 4 years ago, was in terrible condition. This one would just, after the title screen, would just stop playing. I mean, it did work at first, somewhat, but over time it just stopped working over time. Plus, my old copy, the manual was all water damaged. It was also, my old copy was also greatest hits release, by the way. Next one's also an upgrade. This one I got because my old copy was I got back in 2021 was a reproduction cartridge, not genuine. But this one is genuine. Oops. This next shoe I got from eBay. Yeah, this not in the best shape, but it still plays. Purchased from an unknown store for $49.99. Obviously based off Toy Story 2. Yeah, film, of course. What? There we go. This is the next one. No, actually, this is the next two I got from eBay. And this one, I had to replace the case. This one because the original case was broken when I first got it. Oh, and by the way, ATV Off-Road Fury 1, my old copy, was without a case, and I got it from someone, got it from a friend of mine back in 2020 without a case, but my new copy has a case this time around. Pretty sure this is a spin-off to the Baldur's Gate franchise. This one I did get a copy earlier this year, but it would not work past the title screen, so I got rid of this from eBay. Plus, it was also missing the manual. So this is a huge upgrade from my old copy that I got back in March of this year. the casing has the casing is the original black label casing, but inside is the greatest hits release. And this one is actually pretty cool name. Probably not gonna show all of it. Probably not gonna show a lot of it. It's I want to take pretty sick, isn't it? That's why I don't make manuals like this no more. No. These are already This one comes with a reproduction cover. This one is kind of scratched up, but it still plays. Yeah, it is pretty scratched up, but it still works surprisingly. Same with the next one. This next one I got back to collect. This is what I did have before, but I got rid of it. Mainly because it wasn't really collecting gears at the time, but I got it back in collection. Well, then again, it was because it was sports at the time, but I actually do want to check this one out someday. Games update is December 16, 2007. Again, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it is scratched up, but it should still work. And this one I will keep until I get a better copy. Next one, the next two I got from eBay. This next one's an up. This one replaces my old copy that I got back in 2020, which did not originally have a case, but then I photocopied a case. But this one actually has a case this time, and the manual as well. So this one is complete. I did get Tekken 4 earlier this year, now I got Tekken 5. Check this condition of this one. Oh, looks fine. This next one's pretty interesting. This is the collector's edition. Yeah, this one is kind of scratched up. It, unfortunately, this doesn't really work well on a PS2 Fat, but it does work on a PS2 Slim. slowly, so. At least it does work on PS2, so. This next one will be the same as well. Just a little bit. This one does not on my GameCube that I tested on. This one does not work. But however, on my Wii, this one does work. Again, I'll keep this until I get a better copy. Especially that this was pretty pricey when I got it from Phoenix Games. Well, yeah, I'll be honest, this was pretty pricey. It says not for resale on the back. This was developed by Konami but published by Nintendo. This is basically the Mario version of Dance Dance Revolution. This one's also not really the best shape, but it still works. I'm not gonna show that again, I just want to show it. This one comes in this one's also a reproduction cover. This one comes in a case that you find from it in a Xbox Platinum Hits casing. GameStop date is October 2nd, 2007. This is based off of this video game tie-in is based off of X-Men: The Last Stand. Again, I'm not going to show that. Well, not the name, but the GameCube precaution booklet. It does come with a targeting bonus, which has a. I'm pretty sure it's long expired, but it did have a locking up bonus in that collar. So. This one I did have the PS2 copy. This one replaced my PS2 copy that was cases I got back in 2020. Also an upgrade or replacement. My old copy was I got a few years ago back in 2021 was completely scratched up and would not, and it would basically skip. Well, not skip. It would basically when you play the episode 1 level 4, it would just continuously loop when it does a losing animation. So it would not work past that. So we got rid of it. This one actually works is in much better shape. next two I also got from eBay. This one actually comes with a GameStop receipt, but I don't. It's so hard to read that I don't know what it was exactly purchased. By the way, happy belated. This is the next film. Happy belated 20th anniversaries to them. Or this, well, just the films in general, or just the games, the films. You know what I mean? This one I had the GameCube version of, but I got rid of it like 2 years ago because I wasn't really video game collecting at the time. But now now it's made a comeback, I've decided to get it back to the collection. Just like ESPN NFL 2K5. It does advertise Shrek Super Saiyan. I do have Prince Warrior Within, and I do have also Sands of Time as well. So I have the Prince of Persia Sands of Time trilogy, all on virtual Xbox. This next one I got from eBay. It's the last thing I got from eBay. Cool thing about this game, one of the unlockable characters in this game is actually Elliot from Open Season, which I did not know until my best friend told me about it. It's pretty cool. This one I do have the GameCube and PS2 versions as well, but this is the Wii version, which is supposed to be the definitive version of the game. These are the motion controls. This next one's an upgrade. This next one's also an upgrade. This one I got, unlike my old copy, they got back in 2017. Plus, I had this for 8 years, so it's time to get a new copy. This one actually has the manual. And plus, it's in better shape than my old copy, you gotta admit. And someone named Hill used to have this with some mine now. This is part of the Nintendo Selects. Revenge of the Sith was part of the Xbox platform hit, so it didn't sale already. Next two are also upgrades, which replace my old copies that I had before, since they first came out. It was about time to get new copies of them. It's basically a breath of fresh air. Oh yeah, the last Wii game I got before I got to get the surprise also is an upgrade. Again, this replaces the old copy I had when this game first came out. They can finally get rid of this since 2010. And the last thing before the surprise, or I do have announcements after that. This one I'm gonna get rid of my old copy I got back in 2021 because, unlike my old copy, this one comes with the CD, the Legend of Zelda's 25th anniversary special orchestra CD. Focus. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright, and the last one, and yes, as you saw in my community post, I tried getting the Switch 2, but they were all out of stock, and there's one YouTuber who told me I should wait a month or two. Shout out to him. But yeah, I did get this. I'm probably gonna leave this sealed for now. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna leave this sealed for now until I get the Switch 2. So yeah. Alright, that is my massive gaming update. And yes, I will eventually do a movie update. Eventually. But for now, I want to focus on game collecting because my video game collection up until this year was, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I have not been game collecting in a while, to be honest. But yeah. Alright. Alright. What am I trying to say?